Hi guys, it's your girl Tunde, and I was coming on today. I was gonna do a live on YouTube, but unfortunately my encoder didn't work. Kind of put the cart before the horse, but it's okay. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about COVID-19. My plan was to engage with you guys and see how you were feeling and see what was going on uh, at your various locations, in your various houses. But it's okay, you know. I'm still a trooper, and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that situation fixed. And you can't go live on your phone with YouTube unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So hey, hit the like, subscribe button. Keep coming back. Planning on getting this channel up and running and keep continuing success with it. I do have followers on here that do look at me, and I hadn't made a post in a while, but I still have to work. But that's okay, because you can't scare me. I'm a nurse. I've had this shirt for a number of years. I got it, I think, about 12 years ago when I was trying to get into nursing school, and I had to finish some of my core classes, but that's on for another story. But today I wanted to talk about COVID-19, the dreaded COVID-19, and how our president is handling the COVID-19 pandemic, epidemic, mandemic, systemic racism that is coming behind it. Because we as black people, a lot of us are not insured. A lot of us have underlying health conditions like heart disease. We have respiratory diseases already like COPD, emphysema, things of that nature. We have diabetes, which is a ultimate killer if you do not control it, or it will definitely disable you in some manner, whether it be, cutting off of your legs, feet, toes, hands, losing your eyesight. So these are some of the underlying conditions that they're speaking of when they talk about COVID-19. COVID-19 is a respiratory disease. It attacks your respiratory system. We have systems in our body. We have our integumentary system, but that's all right. I can talk. I can. We have our respiratory system. We have our skeletal system. We have all these systems that come together to work. So this disease gets up in the nasal cavities and it goes back, and it will cause you to have a headache. It'll cause you to have fever. It will cause you to have some of those symptoms that are described, and some of those symptoms have to be very severe for them to even want to test you. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. We got to ramp up the testing. Trump, we don't have to test. We don't have to test. You've got to test because you have to see who has already defeated the COVID-19 virus so that we can progress with our treatment of it. If you have the right data to proceed, you can most definitely make an impact on how the disease is affecting people. It affects African Americans 4 times larger at a higher rate than it does our white and other people counterparts. But African American people are more likely to stay in situations where they're kind of closed in. They're the essential workers. They're the people that work at your grocery stores. Not to say other people don't work there, but at 9 times out of 10, you have African Americans who are your essential workers. And those things require you to have one-on-one contact with other people. When we speak, how many of you have ever been talking to somebody and their spit landed right on your lip? It's like, oh God, but it happened, right? So you're feeling funny and you just can't wait till that person walks away because you're like, I've got to wipe this spit off me now. That's why we have the mask, ergo the mask. No droplets, no saliva droplets can come in and mix with your body secretions and give you the COVID. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Sing. I sing Ribbon in the Sky. That's my favorite song. So I sing Ribbon in the Sky. ah, 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 and we can make it, oh, we can make it. And in my mind, I'm counting 20 seconds. So whatever song is good for you, whether it be the happy birthday song or yes, Jesus loves me, whichever song is good for you, you should sing it. And that will give you 20 seconds of friction. Makes it antibacterial soap, something that's going to really get in there and get your hands clean and make sure you're doing a good job at that. We as African Americans have to be vigilant because our president is very defensive. I don't know if you watch the briefings every day, but I do. I watch the briefings just about every day, especially if I'm not working. And when I watch these briefings, I definitely try to listen to what he's saying. I try to give him, I try to, get in there and see what he has to say. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but you can't always do that with Trump because he's a live wire. And yesterday and during the press conference, he was really giving the reporters a hard time. But why is he doing that? What the old saying goes, a hit dog will holler. This dog is, rawr, 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 rawr. He's hollering because he's wrong. He kind of did not take COVID-19 as seriously as he was supposed to. You can say, I shut down the borders. I shut down the borders. But when you have 1,900,000 people that are in the world and 583,000 of those people who suffer with this disease are in our United States, we have a problem. We definitely have a problem. 24,000 people to this day have died to today. And we do have recovery stories. People are recovering from COVID-19, whether you're asymptomatic. Asymptomatic meaning you don't exhibit symptoms, you don't exhibit signs of COVID-19, but you do have the virus. Stay home as much as you can. Make sure that you're taking care of your families. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves because we don't want to be in a situation where we have to be ventilated. Incubation is not fun. It's not easy. And the way things are now, you don't want to go anywhere and risk putting yourself in danger of any of these things. Pray for this country. This country is in desperate need of prayer. We are desperate need of solutions. And we need a leader who is not only going to lead, but is going to be vigilant about taking care of the people that he is sworn to lead. I'm sorry, I just don't get that from Trump, and I'm not here. I'm not a Trumper. I'm not a forever Trumper. I'm a never Trumper. That's who I am. I'm a never Trumper. So if you are out there and you are trying to make it through this COVID-19 and you are vigilant about doing that, take care of your families. Be vigilant with your families. Be aggressive. If they don't want to listen, it's the young people. And that's a lot why this virus is passing too. We're going to the party over there. We're going over there to eat. We're going over here to do this. No, stay at home, people. Hence, stay at home orders. If you are at home, that's where you need to be because your environment is safe. Keep it clean, keep it sanitized, keep your hands sanitized, wear your mask when you go out, wear your gloves when you go out, wash your hands frequently. I was at work the other day and I washed my hands 47 times that I stopped counting after 47 times. You know why? Because I work with patients all day long. I'm combing their hair, I'm feeding them, I'm changing their bodily fluids, I'm moving around, I'm picking them up, I'm patting them on the back, telling them to have a good day. Come here, I need you to do this, or I'm charting on my on the computer, on the kiosk, my POCs, having to chart doing that. I'm doing a various number of things that require my hands. And since cross-contamination is having gloves on inside of the facility, which I don't like, but hey, it is what it is. I have to wash frequently. So wash frequently. There's a old saying that says, don't put the cart before the horse. And that's what we need not to do. We need not to open the economy back up before we have ramped up our testing. Your president wants to do that. I don't feel like it'll be a good idea. I don't feel that it will be something that will be helpful. You know, he wants to get back in there because he know the economy is what saves his job. Dum, 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 dum. Who cares? The health and safety of the United States is more at stake here than your little economy, buddy. Of course, we all want to be back to work. We want life as normal. But all the work that has been put in should not go in vain because of a insane president who does not want to listen to what the needs of the people are because he's so scared of looking bad. Hey, it happens. Like the old saying goes, shit happens. It happens. Sometimes you're not going to look good in a situation, but you have to work through that, learn from your mistakes, and keep going. Because we're what? Human. You know? But see, you run your mouth too much. My mama always said, Tony, you move too fast. You fall and break your... He was moving too fast. Oh, it's just a strong flu. When it warms up, this is going to go away. This is this and this is that. It's just not going to be what we think, you know, and it's a good this and that, you know, and this. Hey, save the antics. We don't want to hear them. We want real live results. I'm speaking to my African-American people. I'm speaking to you because you're prone to get this disease. Anybody is prone. George Stephanopoulos, one of my favorite anchors, has tested positive, but he said he felt fine. And that is another sign that this thing can be a asymptomatic situation, or it could be a death ventilator situation. So be vigilant about what you're doing. Be vigilant about what you're doing. Be vigilant with your families. Anybody who has asthma. I was speaking with my cousin today, and her son has asthma. And she has to be very vigilant about how she moves around with her family and what is going on with her family. So, you know, you guys stay tuned. I'm going to try and get this encoder on my computer so that I can be live with you so we can engage, because I want to hear some unusual blessings. I don't want to talk negative. We need some positivity in our lives. And you know, TikTok is my outlet for my acting, and that's me being just silly. But on the serious side, there's more to life that we have to worry about. We have to worry about the things that are happening now. And by all means, guys, get out there and vote. Fill out your census paperwork. You know, stop just worrying about the stimulus. Of course, we all need money to survive. I know that to be true. I need money myself. But what we do have to do is be vigilant about our voting. We have to get out and vote. If you have an absentee ballot, don't just let it sit over there on your desk. Don't let it sit on your table. Don't throw it up on the refrigerator. Don't kill flies with it. Don't kill that wasp with it. Fill it out. Send it back. Make your voice heard. Because that's the only way we can win this battle. There is a system, and it has to be followed. And when the people speak, they have to listen. If enough people are speaking, there will be an overwhelming flow that they can't ignore. So speak up or forever hold your peace. Because who in this world can survive another 4 years of Donald Trump? And that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys have a good day. It's your girl, Tunde. I love you all. Stay COVID-19 free. And my condolences to each and every family that has suffered with this awful disease. I really do pray for my United States and my people all over the world. I pray that God will protect you all. And I pray that this world will recover and we will have a much more successful and booming lifestyle. You guys keep going and stay prayed up. And again, it's your girl, Tunde. Peace.